Good morning, foggy Dubai. This is the Lovin Dubai show with me, Casey.
And me, Masa.
And we go through the big trending stories. Guess what everyone else is earning in Dubai in 2026? We're going to tell you very soon.
And Timbaland is bringing his iconic sound to Dubai.
Someone has written a rebuttal to the Dubai chocolate rant, a love letter, if you will.
Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi launches men's health awareness drive.
And later on in the show, we're going to talk about the creator who was asked to give up her seat for business, for bigger influencers at a Dubai event.
And today's rapid weather report is it's extremely foggy morning with temperatures ranging from 23 to 33 Celsius today.
Before we jump into it all, a story, it's making me a little bit sad actually. A woman has filed for divorce over her husband's Batman obsession. And this happened in Amman.
Yes, this happened in Amman. At first, when I first read the story, I read it on actual sourced, newspapers and news channels on Instagram from Jordan. But at first, I didn't really believe it. I was like, "What do you mean? Is this just a made-up story?" But it turned out to be true. This husband was dressing up as Batman.
Well, it wasn't so much as, but it was the same when I read it. I kind of thought it was a bit jokey, and I thought that it was like, okay, this is just a silly divorce. However, it's not a funny story, right? Because basically the man started exhibiting unusual behavior, and he was claiming he was on secret missions if he saw what he believed to be the bat signal. But this is a mental health thing. And so he would leave the house in the middle of the night and return as if nothing happened. And then the woman also said, he insisted on Batman-related content on television. And so she eventually sought refuge with her family. Like, it's not comical. It's really sad for that woman because he's obviously gone through a complete mental health.
But at the same time, who I blame as well? I feel like 100% the family, before marrying him off, the family knew that this was a behavior that he had. I felt like it was an obligation, or maybe it's their duty to tell the girl's family, okay, so this is what he does at night. It's not like it's something new I'm sure it's not a new habit that he adopted after he got married.
Well, so when I first saw this story, I thought it was an interesting talk topic for the morning show because I was like, okay, so what happens if your partner becomes obsessed with something after they get married?
Oh, yeah, that's
or
it.
Before.
That's
but
so
this
true.
is not what this is. This is, I can't imagine she was dating him and he was disappearing in the middle of the night and was insisting on all Batman content. I don't think that's what happened.
That's fixation. That's a bit too much, and I think this is 100%. There is something wrong. Like I think we're not gonna be blaming this man because I think he just needs some mental health support. Because it's normal to have fixation or obsessions over a few things. We need some mic change, Casey.
Oh, thank you. I'm just going to wear it here so everyone can see my nice mic this morning.
Big, nice, fluffy mic so we can hear Casey tell us this story of a man that was dressing as Batman. But I think it's a mental health issue. He has a bit of a huge obsession with this character. He has a huge obsession with this character. It's not normal. I think it's sometimes... I'm not going to sit and diagnose because I'm not a psychiatrist, but from what I know is that autistic people, they do have this extreme fixations with certain characters, certain colors, certain habits, certain hobbies.
It could be
So
anything.
I think they just needed to take him to a psychiatrist. It's not a taboo. Because I know back in Jordan, it's still a taboo thing, like therapy and psychiatrists.
Anyway, we feel for the woman in this situation, and the man, if it is a mental health issue, he gets the help he needs. You know, the kind of severity of mental health aside, if your partner did develop a weird obsession after you got married, what do you do?
I would, first of all, talk to him about it, okay? And it's okay to have obsessions, because I feel like I do have an obsession with the color pink. So if he's going to accept that about me, I have to accept his weird obsessions.
And so pink to the extent that your family car would be pink, your living room would be pink, his lunchbox that you might send him off to work with would be pink. Would his life be affected by your obsession?
No, I would affect myself, you know. I would just put it on myself. So I wouldn't, okay, maybe some kitchen appliances would be pink. Some room decorations would be pink. Yeah. That's fine. But like to the point where I'd send him in lunchboxes that are pink, no, I wouldn't do
that. So if you can handle a little pink in your home, you are in line for the role. Speaking of being in line for the role, a very interesting report has dropped. We're looking ahead to 2026, and the UAE salary guide for 2026 is here. It's the Michael Page. That LED is for the Batman. That's not okay. Salary. So if you want to be Batman or any other job, dream big, people. If you're thinking about switching jobs in 2026, you're definitely not alone. According to the guide, nearly 6 out of 10 employees, that's 59% of people, say salary is the number one thing they look for when deciding on a new role. And similarly, again, 80% of workers say pay is one of the top 5 factors that comes to their next role decision.
But here's where it gets interesting. Even though 52% of people say they're happy with what they're earning right now, almost 2/3 are still open to changing jobs next year. Why? Because of salary still leads the charge. But things like work-life balance, flexibility, and career growth are becoming just as important.
This report also shows you what others in the industry are earning, by the way, and it gives you a competitive edge when negotiating your next salary. It's very in-depth, so no matter what your industry, it's really fun to look at the report. But my question to you is, when you're looking for your next job, what is the factor that will swivel it for you? If you're offered a high salary, no work-life balance, or lots of work-life balance, low salary?
Oh, that's such a tough decision. Because I want both.
Yeah.
Can't have both in life. But flexibility is also really important, though.
I've given you 2 options.
But I love spending... I used to think I'm a hustler, but I feel like I'm not a hustler anymore.
Let's say you and your partner both have the same decision.
You're going to make me come out as a bad guy.
Why? Oh, you're saying he has to do the other one. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, it's in our culture. It is in our culture. This is how we were raised. I'm not breaking that cycle there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But so you personally, you would go for better work-life balance?
I would go for better work-life balance. Yeah.
And then in the hopes...
To give him happy life.
In the hopes that your partner will hire in for the nice house, and then you give him the nice house at home.
Yes, exactly. To give him some, I'll make a life at home, you know?
I think that Dubai is an expensive city.
It is.
And like, we have so much amazing things here. And to afford the lifestyle that I would like, I feel like you need a 2-income household. Like,
True.
of course I would like work-life balance, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if my partner could, but at the end of the day, I think, like, when you look at, like, let's say you want 5 kids.
Yeah.
And they all have to go to school. And then you want all of those kids to do all of the activities. Apparently activities is really expensive. I don't have kids, but...
It's so expensive, extracurricular
all these
activities.
the music, the cello, the holidays.
So expensive.
And the holidays they bring in from age 9. And so for that, I think I would like the idea of you work hard for good money for a certain amount of time, and then later on in life,
to maintain a certain lifestyle. I know a lot of people want to do that.
And then at a certain point, you can just relax a bit because you've given the kids the education, and then they can pay for everything.
Hey! But I know a lot of people like have that itch where they just cannot stop, even if they have enough savings. They always have that fear where they still feel like they need to continue till the very, very, very end.
Oh, I'd love to be that person.
Yeah, but no. You know what? There is something to look forward to, I guess. Other than retirement.
Yeah, Timbaland.
Timbaland.
Is that where you're going?
No, I wanted to say something else, but you know what? It might sound a bit controversial, so I stay quiet. Don't want to say it.
Timbaland?
No, let's go to Timbaland. Timbaland is bringing his iconic sound to Dubai. Oh my God. So this November, the legend himself, Timbaland, is touching down in Dubai for one mega night of music history at Coca-Cola Arena on Friday, 28 November 2025. Lovin Dubai is a proud media event partner for this event. And Timbaland isn't just a producer, he's the architect behind some of the biggest tracks of the last 2 decades. Sexy Back, The Way I Are, Dirt Off Your Shoulders. His sound changed the industry. So he's worked with the biggest names: Beyonce, Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake, Missy Elliott, Alia, Nelly, and the list is endless.
Billboard ranks him among the top music producers of the 21st century, and he has even more hits than Elvis or the Beatles. Can you imagine? Adding to the hype, Timbaland's son Demetrius will join him as DJ and performer, and also there is a surprise guest also set to appear. Very exciting. Tickets at every budget starting at $195, making this one of the most accessible major concerts of the year. $195, not bad. Big Coca-Cola Arena event, one of the greatest producers of all time. Timbaland performs live on Friday. It's a Friday, thank you, good day of the week for a concert. 28th of November 2025. Get your tickets now at CocaColaArena.com.
So if you grew up on 2010's hits, or you've ever said the golden era of the music is unmatched, this show is your chance to relive it straight from the creator behind the soundtrack of a generation. Dubai, this is one night you'll want to lock in.
These were, when I was in university, these were the tunes.
I ain't got no money. I ain't got no car. You on a date. Yeah, I used to love this song so much. I still listen to this song till this day.
They're so good. They're so much fun.
I love the songs.
It's an era.
And I feel like his collaborations with every song, it always eats. Like, he gets the best collaborations ever.
That's why the mystery guest, I think, is very interesting. Because he's collabed with everyone.
I want to guess. Who do you think will be the mystery guest?
I don't know. When I saw Sexy Back, I thought, JT.
Maybe Justin.
Imagine.
Timberlake.
He hasn't
We
come
can't
here
miss this. Or maybe Nelly.
Maybe Nelly.
Oh,
Nelly would be amazing.
told me no.
But they wouldn't just come unannounced, would they?
True.
Unless, well, this is Dubai. Amazing things can happen. Amazing things such as the big story of 2024/5 was Fixed Chocolate. And someone has written a rebuttal or a love letter, if you will, to the Dubai chocolate rant. So someone has fired back at the whole I'm over Dubai chocolate rant, which we spoke about this week. And they've done it with a full-on love letter to Dubai chocolate. So you may remember someone put up a post on Instagram saying, okay, love that for you, but I'm so over everything Kanafa. This is a rebuttal. This is a love letter to Dubai chocolate.
So shout out Zara Japan Wallah, who you can find on the Substack. She says her obsession began in a Lidl in Scotland, spotting Dubai chocolate on the shelf and feeling this random burst of pride. Then she keeps seeing it everywhere. Egypt, Europe, and sometimes on signs that look like ransom notes, we have Dubai chocolate. So maybe we need to relax a bit.
Well, so the signs that she says that she's seen when you're in a different country, it's like there's something nearly like an addictive, like, wow, we've got to buy chocolate. So they've got this sign on every door. It's like having like a banned substance that no one could find.
Chocolate.
And so they're actually sticking up signs on their windows in random countries like, we've got it here, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's the gold that you're looking for, it's in this store, come and get it.
I mean, it can trap you though, Casey. It's like a way to get you trapped in this.
What do you mean?
I feel like we can get you, like we can easily kidnap you if you said we have Dubai chocolate. You know, a detergent in UAE has made a scent of Dubai chocolate.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not even joking. I swear to God. Detergent.
But I think Sarah's point
It's like scent.
goes on to say, though, that, like, we don't need to ruin it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she's saying this should be a point of
overboard.
pride for us. Like, this is soft power for Dubai. Everyone knows Dubai now. The name is all over the world thanks to this chocolate. And she's just tired of influencers trashing it because of all the things that, you know, we could be known for. What a nice, non-problematic issue. You know, it's a delicious, nutty dessert. And so why not be known for that? But she says, stop trying to recreate the magic, like with that detergent.
I swear to God, it's a detergent.
It's every few weeks there's a new Dubai chocolate, da 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 da. And she's like, no, the original was a beautiful accident. It's a one-hit wonder. It's our Disney moment. And so let's just respect it. Yeah.
So our final message, Dubai chocolate is iconic, so stop trying to outdo the original with new creations. Respect the Dubai chocolate.
Respect the OG. I'm on Sarah's side. We had the other guy this week, Sarah.
Yeah.
Thank you for
it's
being
very
the positive
creative.
force.
It's very true. You know what? She's. This is exactly what I said. I'm like, you know what? Don't copy the original. Get something creative. I'm sure we all have that creative, you know, taste bud in us that will help us create something that's magical in your own. But it's not. I don't think people are attacking Fix, like I said. I think they're just attacking the extreme recreations where you see it everywhere. It's super. I get super annoyed seeing Dubai chocolate everywhere. And not just that, because it's Dubai chocolate, they always inflate the prices. Like Dubai chocolate with pistachio and kunafa doesn't mean high prices, doesn't mean it has to be super pricey. Because it's, that's what it's called.
Oh, it's so good. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the website. They deliver worldwide now.
Ooh.
If you're watching this show, the real Dubai chocolate, which is Fix chocolate here, I'm going to make sure that this is a legit website. But what's your favorite flavor?
But don't get those, you know, just get, as if they deliver worldwide, get Fix. Don't get those copycats that charge you a lot and it's not even good. Remotely good. My favorite from Fix?
Yeah, is pick up a pretzel, catch me if pecan, mind your own biscuit, can't get kunafa it.
I like the dark chocolate of the Dubai chocolate.
Can't get kunafa, dark chocolate. Same.
Yeah, the dark chocolate one, the kunafa.
Same. And they have these mini hero boxes, but like just get the big bar and just
enjoy it. Indulge.
We must move on, unfortunately.
Yeah, we must
I could talk about Dubai chocolate all day. On to more important matters.
So Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi launches men's health awareness drive, and Cleveland Abu Dhabi is rolling out a major men's health campaign spotlighting its leadership in advanced urology, robotic surgery, cancer care, and longevity-focused medicine. The campaign encourages men across the UAE to speak openly about their health, especially issues that they often avoid, like prostate concerns, sexual health, urinary problems, and obesity.
The hospital is emphasising its cutting-edge treatments, including robotic-assisted prostate cancer surgery that offers greater precision, fewer complications and faster recovery. They're also highlighting aquablation, which is a heat-free robotic water jet procedure for enlarged prostate that improves urinary flow while reducing the risk of incontinence and erectile dysfunction. For men dealing with erectile dysfunction, Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi provides penile implants with high satisfaction rates and natural feeling results where other treatments don't.
The campaign also focuses on urinary and voiding dysfunction conditions that can greatly affect quality of life but are highly treatable with medications, minimally invasive therapies, or surgery. So beyond the treatment, the initiative promotes long-term health through preventive screenings for prostate and testicular cancer, cardiovascular checks, and proactive management of issues like low testosterone and obesity. Their obesity management program and bariatric surgery options support men who need medical help taking control of their health.
Overall, the message is clear. According to Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi, men tend to delay talking about their health, but early detection saves lives. Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi is urging men to start the conversation, seek screenings and take preventative steps because living longer starts with living healthier. So much innovation down there at Cleveland Clinic Abu Dhabi. Head directly to the website if you'd like more information. Let's lead on to our final story of the day. This broke my internet yesterday. Okay, so picture this. You're an influencer, micro-influencer, at a big event. There are empty seats and you think, why not? I'm just going to sit down. couple of us sit down, no problem. Then suddenly you're told to get up by an organizer who's flustered and who's saying, these seats are for bigger influencers.
When I saw this, I was in shock, honestly.
So awkward and sad.
So this is exactly happened to Nina, Yusuf, and a group of micro-influencers this week. They were asked to move from the front row to make space for more famous creators, and the event organizers, even though had those chairs, had no placeholders, no names, nothing. And when they politely questioned it, the organizer's response was pretty defensive.
Just a shout out to Nina, by the way, separately. We've had her on the show here before.
Yeah, she's so nice, by the way.
Visas in the UAE. She really is lovely. And I just feel, because those events are, it's a social situation, but it's also a work situation, and they can be a little bit difficult socially, right? Because it's I don't know, it's an influencer thing.
What's a big influencer?
So she's basically saying it's followers, right? So if you have big followers, you're going to get more
attention.
attention. But interestingly, comments came out. So people were like, this actually happened. So Love is Blind star Khatab said he experienced the exact same treatment. So yeah, she wasn't the only one.
So here's the real question for today's show. How should the event organizer have handled the situation?
So imagine you have a Victoria Beckham, someone very famous coming in. Now, these seats weren't reserved. Nina had sat down. They weren't reserved there. Absolutely. And so this event organizer is trying to get seats for this person.
Yeah.
How would you do it?
First of all, it's definitely the mistake of organizers, because if they really wanted to reserve those seats for, I don't know, they want to call it VIP, whatever, or bigger influencers, they should have put placeholders and names on those chairs. But since you never had names or placeholders or anything directing people where to sit, okay, if they sat in the front row, you'll leave them, because that's up to you and that's your mistake. But to move someone to make someone else sit, even if I was a big influencer, I would never accept that. Like, move someone else so I could have their seat in front row. I would never accept that from them.
And Nina said actually in the video that she kind of knew one of the people that was being moved. And Nina said that I think she said that the lady was, kind of polite and clearly felt awkward about the whole situation. But yeah, you're right. It's well, look, the event organizer made a mistake. Mistakes can happen, but I think it's how you treat people after the mistake.
Yeah.
And so Nina actually went up to her after, and the lady didn't really make amends. And I feel like I certainly don't want to make any allowances for this event organizer, because what I think they did was wrong.
Very wrong.
But when something wrong happens, you have an opportunity to fix it. And if I had done that, right, you're in an event, you're in a live situation, you make a bad call, right? If I had done that, that would have been in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
I would have felt horrific about moving someone from their seat, because it's embarrassing, it's humiliating, it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to those people, and I would have felt so bad about it, and I've been thinking about it constantly. So if Nina had approached me, I would have been ready with a big apology.
Yeah.
And the fact that that lady wasn't, I think, is the big error there.
And why are we only respecting or treating people according to their followers numbers? This is crazy to me. How? Like, I would treat you, listen, Casey, like, if you have 3K followers, I will not be respecting you. But if you have 100K, then that's a different story.
But I totally get what you mean. But also, we don't know the event, but I just think of like a fashion front row, and the brand puts, it's not right, but the brand puts $5 million into this event, and they have the front row, and they intentionally have Beyonce and a Wintour at the front, because no one takes photos of the clothes, people take photos of the front row. And so maybe it was, who knows what type of situation it was. But at the end of the day, they should have let those people, Nina and her friends, or who she was sitting with, they should have had, if those seats weren't named, they should have let them, because it wasn't a Paris fashion show, I don't think.
Exactly, I don't think so. It wasn't like a big major event, because we would have saw it on the headlines, honestly. But that's like, my issue is that if I had to move them, because my managers and my directors are telling me, no, you need to move them, okay.
So sad.
And you have to be that bad person to move them, and like the bad guy where you go like, no, sorry, okay. First of all, the way you approach it is really important.
Yeah.
You can say it was a misunderstanding, and throughout the event, I would give them extreme care.
Yes.
Like I would care for them, I would spoil them, I would try to give them things.
Exactly.
I will try to provide them with food, drinks, giveaways, or like extra love or extra attention, like if they needed anything, just to show, you know what, to show, not sympathy, guilt.
Yeah.
To show guilt, I'm like, really sorry, this is a mistake from the organizers, from the event, okay? It's not that we want to attack you, it's just how you do it afterwards, even if you were forced to move them. But to be rude and disrespectful and defensive.
Yeah, the decent thing would have been to be like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
If, as you said, her higher-ups were like, it needs to happen. You need to show a bit of empathy.
I think if it was Anna, and I don't understand why they had to move them, because if it was such a big event, we would have saw it on the headlines.
Ouch.
They deserved us, honestly.
Anyway, Nina, you said your piece, and I think most people agree with you that it just wasn't nice behaviour. Sorry you went through that. 8:54 Thursday morning. It may still be foggy out. It was when we started the show, so please drive carefully on those roads. Thank you, Massa.
Thank you, Casey.
And that is the end of the Lovin Dubai show. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.